Yo, que lo que. What's good, mi gente lindo? Today I'm teaching you how to make Hudut Machuca in a manera de mi. This is commonly made amongst the Garifuna people located in Belize, Honduras, and Guatemala, okay? So let's get into it. So first, what you're going to do... Hey, espérate, muchacho, ¿qué está pasando? I'd be remiss if I don't give a shout out to these creators here, because no colonization here, baby. All right? Thank you to these creators for putting me on so I can make my version of this dish. Now, let's get into it, all right? So first, what you're going to do is clean your red snapper. Again, depending on where you are located at in the area, you can use conch, you can use shrimp, you can use crab. Today, I'm using red snapper, baby. So clean that with some water, some vinegar, and some lemon or lime. And you're going to pat dry that thing real good because está tiempo para agregarle el saborcito para pescado, okay? I use this medley here because it has a nice combination of all the basics of what you want to have on your fish, baby. Okay, so why do the extra work? Man, you got people that did the work, so you ain't got to do it. Now, anyways, you're going to fry that thing on both sides, okay? And once it gets to that nice golden brown color, you can put it to the side, okay? Now that you got that out the way, now it's time for you to make your fufu. Now, this fufu is a tad different. I mean, there's different variations of fufu all throughout Africa. But in this case, in Central America, for this dish particularly, it is a combination of green and yellow plantains. So, plátano y maduro, okay? So, you're going to boil that in some water for like 20 to 25 minutes. And then now you're going to make your savory, which is that coconut stew base for this dish, all right? So, you're going to saute some onions, some garlic, some okra. Yes, okra. Okra's good, okay? Provado, coño. Anyways, you're going to add some coconut milk in the seasonings, and then you're going to add the habanero pepper. You're going to add some cilantro or culantro, and you're going to add some basil, okay? You're going to let that stew, but cook it on like a low medium heat because you don't want it to curdle, all right? So now around that time, take out the plátanos and set it to the side. Make sure you do that taste test, baby, all right? And then once you got the sare to your liking, add this your fish into the stew and let it cook together. And now you are going to mash the fufu together, all right? First, I started with that potato mash, and I was like, boy, stick to your roots. Go ahead and get that pistol. Whoa, not that, but like, you know, get that thing to make the fufu, baby. And motarlo. I mean, pero tú sabes la maldita palabra para esa vaina aquí. Anyways, after you finish mashing it up together, make sure you put it into a nice bowl. Because again, presentation is key. Take that habanero pepper out and get ready to plate up your food, baby. Because what? That Hudut Machuca está listo para ti y tus amigos a disfrutar, baby, okay? And don't forget to add that coconut stew, baby, okay? When I tell y'all this was good, yo, the Garifuna people and the Lord did they big one on this plate, okay? I ain't gonna say it again, but I'm gonna say it again. They did their thing with this right here. Y'all forgive me because I don't know how to stop cutting up. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to like, follow, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And if you haven't got my book, make sure you get it because it's been out for 50, 11 months. Why you ain't got one yet?